friends of Samoa. Well, it is good to see everybody back today, and you have reached the Ukulele Dad program along with School Talk Story with Dr. T. That's what they call me sometimes. But good to see everybody. I started a little early because I'm going to go over some of our announcements because most of you do come in right around noon, but this way we can move on with the announcements on to other things. Let me pull up our announcements here. I'm going to show you the N-Pine Facebook page. And again, this program is brought to you by N-Pine. You see right there, the National Pacific Islander Education Network. So we're very good to have all of you out there. And we have chapters all over America and all over the world, in fact. So let me take you to our Facebook page. And here you'll find a lot of information about N-Pine there. Yeah, there we are. I think we can change this picture because we finally had an in-person conference a couple weeks ago. But this is an important announcement here about partnering with community colleges. So take a look at that. Also, we'll be having our Lesona Ukulele class coming up on November the 21st, if you're in the Los Angeles area, at the Ohana Hawaiian Barbecue. And aloha to our friends Gil as well as Josh and everybody there at Ohana Hawaiian Barbecue. And then speaking of that, we have our regular concert on Thursday, December the 14th. Yeah, it's the holiday season. But let's go here to N-Pine's e-news. This is put together by Miss Megan. Thank you so much, Megan. And let's take a look at see what we got here. All right. We'll be talking more about the 22nd annual conference here in a bit, but nice to see our students there dancing. We had Jordan High School, Dominguez High School, and Paramount High School who performed for us at the conference. Fantastic. And as I mentioned, Ohana Night concert's coming up on, well, it was on November 2nd. We just had it. Yeah, we had a good group, and it was good to see Miss Amy Sloan, who is one of our great sponsors from Amy's Trophies, if you need a trophy. Also, we had one of our ukulele players was there, Alex Justiniano. So good to see you too. And continue to support Maui Strong. Here's some information about how to support the Department of Education. And as I mentioned, the Lesona Ukulele class is coming up pretty soon on November the 21st. Here it says the 19th. Okay. Good to see LA Island Radio's David Brown, also known as Mile, at our annual conference. And let me see, we do have some birthdays coming up here. So we will take a look at these here in a minute. But those, my friends, are our announcements for today. But let us take a look here at, let's see, yeah, let us do our birthday song here, everybody. So happy birthday to Dr. Monica Sanchez, Los Angeles County Office of Education. She's also the mayor of the city of Pico Rivera. Yes, Monica is very important. Kim Faulkner Camacho also works for LA County Office of Education. Aloha to you, Kim. We also had Amy Colcart Stute from Long Beach Unified School District had a birthday. Margie Quison Armelino, who is the member of AXA, and she is the, I think her title is Deputy Executive Director, something like that. So, all right. But let us sing happy birthday to all of our friends here, everybody. Okay. So here we go. All right, here's our birthday song, everybody. I think. Yeah, here. All right, everybody. I couldn't do a lot of movement there because I forgot to change our background. Oh, but anyway, happy birthday to all of you. We hope that you had a wonderful birthday, and it's great to recognize you here on this show. All right, that's a little better. Now you can see our birthday. All right, everybody. Those were our announcements, and we're going to move in here pretty soon to the main program here. But yeah, let me see what else I wanted to mention to all of you. Yeah, this is a good one to know too. So let me find our background on this. But I was mentioning that our sponsor organization, N-Pine, we again have a lot of different chapters out there. Let me see if this is the one. It is. All right. So we have members again in all of these many places out there. We are in the Midwest, in Missouri, also in the eastern states, and aloha to Emma there in New Jersey. And all over California, our Channel Coast Ventura County chapter, Northern California, the Inland Empire. Yeah, nice to see our Inland Empire friends there. Very good to see you, Francine and everybody. Also, we have our Los Angeles, Orange County, and San Diego County chapters. Chapters in Washington and Oregon, aloha to Dr. Anselmo. In Utah, aloha to Wayne. And also Colorado, Texas, Hawaii. Aloha to all of our friends there in Kauai, Waimea High School. Samoa, Tonga, Fiji, Guam, the Mariana Islands, the Marshall Islands, and Kiribati. We're also found in the countries of Italy, Bahrain, and Canada. Yeah, some of you can't believe it, we're all over. But that again, everybody, is some more information I wanted to share with you about N-Pine. All right. Now, I'm going to move off this one here. And it, everybody, it's about that time. Yep, it is time for ukulele class. So I want everybody to again look for your music. If you can't find it, up here in the chat, you'll find the facebook.com Ukulele Dad site, and that will take you where you can find all of the music and everything. And again, thanks to all those on Twitch, also on YouTube, who are our subscribers and followers, because your support helps to support our students. Thank you so much. Now, our first song we're going to learn today is called The More We Get Together. We learned this last year sometime, but we're going to see how you're doing, everybody. Yep, see if you've been practicing or not. Okay. But this is a nice song because we only have 2 chords, and those that can't remember what a chord is, this is where we place our fingers on the ukulele. Yeah, nice to be with our friends yesterday at the Long Beach City College Institute. We had a nice little session there, played music, and we played some music together. Yeah, so aloha to all of you at the Long Beach City College Institute. But let me see here. We have 2 chords we're going to learn in this song. And again, as a review, we strum with our right hand. So on the music, it says F, that's the name of the chord. Then it has the number 3. That means we strum 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So down, up, that is a strum. Down, up. All right, everybody, you can do it. Yep, we know you can. So we have 2 chords, and the chords are where we place our fingers on the instrument. So again, look at your fingers. That's finger number 1, finger number 2, finger number 3, and finger number 4. Okay, right there. So let's take a look at this chart. This is called the C7 chord. So that is the name of where we put our fingers down. And you'll notice there are 4 strings. And again, you take a look at the instrument, the string closest to me is string number 1, or the G string. The G string. Our first finger is on string 4, the A string. And then this is called fret, the sections of the instrument, fret 1, 2, 3, and 4. So again, fret 1, first finger on string number 4. That is the C7 chord. Here we go. So again, we're on fret 1, first finger on string number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, you're playing music, everybody. Very good. And then we have one more chord, or basically where we put our fingers, and then we're going to play the song. So this is known as the F chord. Our first finger is on string number 3, also known as the E string. And our second finger is on string number 1, also known as the G string. So those are the names of the notes, everybody. So again, first and second fingers, and it's kind of on an angle, everybody. All right. So here is the F chord. So first finger string 3, second finger string 1. F. Good. Now play C7 with the first finger. And F, 2, 3, C7, 2, 3, F, 2, 3, C7, 2, 3. Yeah, you just played the whole song, everybody. Okay. Now, if you look down on the next line, it says, the more we get together, we play the F 6 times. F, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, C7, 2, 3. So that's pretty much the pattern for this whole song. Then at the end, see where it says end? That's our last line. So we go F, 2, 3, C7, 2, 3, F, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, F, 2, 3, C7, 2, 3, F, 2, 3, 1. So that 1 there means you just play it one strum. So F, 2, 3, 1. All right, so this song is again called The More We Get Together. And we'll play verse 1, which is the traditional verse. And then verse 2 was written by the great ukulele artist Jim Beloff. And it talks about playing the ook. Remember, it's not the uke, it's the ook. Ukulele, right? Okay. All right. And I'm reminded of this funny card here. This was a guitar speaking to the ukulele. And he said, Ook, I am your father. Kind of reminds you of Star Wars. All right, everybody. So here we go. So here is The More We Get Together, everybody. 1, 2, and F, 2, 3, C7, 2, 3, F, 2, 3, C7. Here we go. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Verse 2, let's play the ukulele, let's all play it daily. The more we play it daily, the happier we'll be. When I ook and you ook and we ook and they ook, the more we play it daily, the happier we'll be. One more time. When I ook and you ook and we ook and they ook, the more we play it daily, the happier we'll be. The ending, F, 2, 3, C7, 2, 3, F, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, F, 2, 3, C7, 2, 3, did it. So you have learned our first song of the day, which is The More We Get Together. Yeah, we can use more of that, huh? Now, we've got one more tune for you today. So look in your music there. And again, if you forgot your music, just look in the Ukulele Dad Facebook page. That's where you'll find today's music. But this song comes from Walt Disney, and it's called Zip-a-dee-doo-dah. It talks about Mr. and Mrs. Bluebird. So if all else fails, friends, again, the animals are here to help. Okay. So let me see. Yeah, we have the chords for this song are a little different, but let me see. We just did C7. And we'll be introduced to C, which is pretty similar, except it's a different finger you're using, okay? But here we go. Our first chord we're going to learn today is called the A7 chord, okay? A7. So our first finger is on string number 2. So here's A7. First finger is on string number 2. Hey, that sounds like an A7 to me. Good. Then next we have the C chord, okay? And as I mentioned, the C7 chord you use your first finger. The C chord we use our third finger, both on string 4. So let's take a look at the C chord. So again, third finger is on string 4, fret 3. Yeah, C is a very popular one. Good. Good. Now, here's probably the hardest part of today's lesson. We're going to learn the D7 chord. So we have the simple version, which I'm going to show you right now. First finger is on string 1, and second finger is on string 3, fret 2. Okay, so first finger string 1, second on string 3. So let's try it. First finger string 1, second on string 3. That is called the D7 simple. Now, here's the D7 complicated we've shown on this program before. First finger goes all the way across fret 2, and second finger is on fret 3. All right, so let's try that. First finger all the way across on fret 2, second finger is on string 4, fret 3. So you can basically pick which one you like, the simple or the complicated. And then finally is our G chord. So first finger is on string 2, second is on string 4, and third is on string 3. That is the G chord, okay? So first finger string 2, second string 4, third is on string 3. Hey. Perfect, everybody. So let's see what we got in this song. Yeah, this looks pretty straight to me. If you'll go, so we have the introduction G, 2, 3, 4, and then D7, 2, 3, 4. I just used the D7 simple, but you can do D7, 2, 3, 4. Then we just go G, 2, 3, 4, C, G. Yeah, that's pretty much our strumming. So go all the way down to it's the truth, it's actual, everything is satisfactual. Wow, that's an interesting word. So let's try that. We have it's the truth, a 7, 2, 3, 4, and then everything is satisfactual. So you pretty much are just playing a single strum. And the same thing here at the ending. Oh, I'm sorry. We do, it's the truth, it's actual again later on in the song. And then at the end we have D7, 2, G. D7, G, D7, G. So we're just doing a single strum. G, D7, G. One more time. G, D7, G. All right. So I think those are probably the complicated parts of this song, and you can do it, everybody. It's a little more advanced, but I know you can handle it here. All right, everybody, get ready and let's do it. Zip-a-dee-doo-dah. 5, 6, here we go. G, 2, 3, 4, D7. And zip-a-dee-doo-dah, zip-a-dee-yay. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine heading my way. Zip-a-dee-doo-dah, zip-a-dee-yay. Mr. Bluebird on my shoulder. It's the truth, it's actual. Everything is satisfactual. Zip-a-dee-doo-dah, zip-a-dee-yay. Wonderful feeling, wonderful day. Mrs. Bluebird on my shoulder. It's the truth, it's actual. Everything is satisfactual. Zip-a-dee-doo-dah, zip-a-dee-yay. Wonderful feeling, wonderful day. Wonderful feeling, wonderful day. All right, everybody, you did it. Good job. So that concludes our ukulele class for today, but keep on practicing. We've got a few more things to share with you. We're now going to move into the self-care talk story. Yeah, that's a good one. So this week we've been talking about connections. And these could be connections at the workplace. They could be connections in your house, could be connections with neighbors and friends. But many times at the workplace, we spend a lot of our time in connections there. In fact, we probably spend more time with them than at the house some days. But again, it's important to foster valuable, positive relationships with everybody. So think of your past or present coworkers, employers, who created a positive work environment through the way they communicated with others. And what can you learn from their example? Well, one good thing to do is to again, it said I went offline there for a while. All right, well, it looks like we're good now. But friends, again, one thing that you can do is to be a good listener. Sometimes we like to talk a lot and we don't listen. So kind of take a step back, say, okay, I'll listen. And then another thing, friend, is to always treat our coworkers with aloha. Yep, we need a lot more aloha in today's world. It's very strange out there, everybody. Good. So that was our first thing I wanted to share with you. And I wanted to also sing a song in recognition of our veterans. Now, Veterans Day is on Saturday, the 11th. I think many areas here in the United States will celebrate it tomorrow on the 10th. So that means no school, students. You're probably happy. But I also wanted to recognize that in Canada, they have what is called Remembrance Day, also on Veterans Day. So they remember their veterans and again others who have again passed on, or those that have again made a significant contribution to their lives. So they call that Remembrance Day. But this song is dedicated to our veterans and everybody else out there. And it is by Irving Berlin, sung by Kate Smith. While the storm clouds gather swear allegiance to a land that's free. Let us all be grateful for a land so fair, as we raise our voices in a solemn prayer. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above. From the mountains to the prairies to the ocean's wide with foam. God bless America, my home sweet home. God bless America, my home sweet home. From the mountains to the prairies to the ocean's wide with foam. God bless America, my home sweet home. God bless America, my home sweet home. All right, God bless America, everybody. All right. Now, I want to share another thought with you, and then we're going to do another song for Veterans Day and Remembrance Day. So get ready for that. But let me see, our next thought is over here, yeah. So, this thought is called Rising with the Sun. And this was a thought that was provided for us by Mrs. Benkosi. So aloha to Mrs. Benkosi. She said the following: I rise before the sun. I dress, I wash, I make a list of what I should do. And I think of those I might be able to serve that day. I listen, and sometimes the names of the faces of the people that I should help come to mind. And then at the end of the day, I take some time to reflect as I prepare for bed. And I ask myself, what could I do better? And I have peace when I do this, and I sleep. Yeah, so that was a good thought again by Mrs. Benkosi. But think about how do we approach the day? What do we think about there? And when we get up, these are some things we can reflect on as we get ready for the new day. All right, well, this next song is called This Land Is Your Land, but I am going to do the Canadian version for all of our friends there in Canada. And yeah, it's very similar to the American version, but I think the biggest difference are some of the names of some of the places that they name here in this song. And those of you, we will learn something here. All right. But this song was written by Woody Guthrie and performed by the Canadian group called The Travelers. So yeah, we use the F chord, the C chord, and the G7. Those are some that you all know. All right, here we go. You get ready. This land is your land. This land is my land. From Bonavista to Vancouver Island. From the Arctic Circle to the Great Lake waters. This land was made for you and me. As I was walking round and ramble, and I follow my footsteps to the fur-clad forests of our mighty mountains, and all around me a voice was sounding. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From Bonavista to Vancouver Island, from the Arctic Circle to the Great Lake waters. This land was made for you and me. This land was made for you and me. All right, everybody. So hopefully you learned something there about the Canadian geography, because I think a lot of us don't know. But friends, this was our self-care talk story with Dr. T portion. And again, I always include up here in the chat some folks that you can contact and get some help. calhope.org has a nice live chat that you can do. And there are several phone numbers here that you can call, the 833 number, as well as our 415 number. But friends, if you're really feeling really hopeless, that you need some help, contact these folks. They are trained to help you out there. Now, I just got a couple things, and then we're going to finish up with our Aloha song. But as I mentioned, we just had on October the 28th, just a couple weeks ago, was the N-Pine Annual Conference. So let me just share some things with you so that you'll know, and you will be an expert on all this. But again, the conference was held at Long Beach City College, and we had a lot of people there. Had 181 in person, and then 23 exhibitors, and also 48 virtual attendees. We had again some wonderful speakers. We heard from Vivian Malauulu, Vice President of Long Beach City College Board of Trustees, and also Dr. Arania Freeman, also from the college. Students had a tour of the campus. That was great. And then we had art and weaving by Jason Pereira. He's a great artist. In the ukulele class by Dr. Lauren Bowman. And guess what? The ukulele class played during lunch, which was by Ohana Hawaiian Barbecue. Very tasty. And we also had Paramount High School, Long Beach Jordan High School, Pacific Islander Club that provided performances during lunch. And then we had a student performance by the Dominguez High School Pacific Islander Club and a keynote speaker panel, Pacific Islander Principal Panel, Lorianne Leota, Alicia Magafna, and Rosie Sinapi. So that doesn't happen very often out there, friends, to have 3 Pacific Islander principals there in front of everybody. It was amazing. But we also awarded our service awards, and I'll show you their names in a minute. Had students were recognized, and we had 18 of them were in attendance virtually, and the rest were in person. So it was very interesting. Again, thanks to our many sponsors of lunch, breakfast, and the conference prizes, our award sponsors who provided student certificates. These are the names of all of our college, career, and resource fair individuals that participated. Yeah, this is better. Now we can see a little better. And we want to thank again our Long Beach City College Mana Pisa hosts for this event. And then finally, let me share with you, the names of our scholars here. So these are the Christina Diaz Student Scholars for 2023. So they come from a lot of different places, you see. Some were here in LA. We had one in Palau, Orange County. We had 10 from Hawaii, and they were all there virtually. From Northern California, we had several. So congratulations to everybody. We even had a student in North Carolina. So we recognize all of these students and thank them, and all of them will receive a scholarship from $100 to $1,000. Hey, hey. Finally, we recognize our educators, counselors, and community award winners, and we're very, again, grateful for them and all that they do to support our students. Yeah, they are great people, yeah. But again, look at those names, and yeah, I think all of them were at the conference except Miss Nellie, because she's at the University of San Diego now. But this was great. So again, just wanted to share that with all of you, let you know what's happening. And then the final thing I wanted to mention was we continue with our discussion on chronic absenteeism. Again, we have a crisis because in California and throughout the nation, our states are averaging about 30% absentees in the schools. So we got to go out and find everybody. But I wanted to share with you the following. Let me see if I can find it here. Okay. This may be the hardest part of our program. Let me go to our, again, NPine website. But if you come down here to resources and then click on attendance, yes, we've talked before about the school attendance review team. And these are the members of our team. And yeah, we did see Corel there at the Long Beach City College. And we saw Mr. Ruffin, Probation Officer Ruffin's family was there, as well as Sharma Uma was there. So a lot of people traveled to be a part of this. But if you'll read about this statement by Sharma, but again, she talks about many of the reasons why students do not attend school. And she said many times it's not a matter of just truancy or skipping school. Oftentimes the students are absent and they are excused due to health problems. And also there may be a lack of transportation, which causes them to not be able to participate. But again, some good advice by Sharma there. But everybody, that kind of concludes our time for today. And we will catch up with you next week. Let me pull out our closing slide, and then we will sing our final closing song. How about that? All right. But it's good to be with all of you today. Let me see our final slide there. Yeah, that should be it. But we will again be back here at 12 p.m. Pacific time to go over the announcements, because we have a lot of them. Oh, it says we're having some kind of technical difficulty. Uh-oh. All right, everybody. Again, our Ohana night here in the Los Angeles area, as I mentioned, will be on December the 14th. We're having our Lesona ukulele class on November 21st. Oh, there's some kind of a trunk out there. So friends, if you are in the Los Angeles area, please come and join us. Well, here's our final Aloha song, and we appreciate you being part of the show today. Aloha from Hawaii. Adios from Guam, Mariana Islands. Aloha from the Kingdom of Tonga. Airera from the Cook Islands. Airera from New Zealand, Aotearoa. Iokwe from the Marshall Islands. Ne'iku from Palau. Mothe from Fiji. Nana from Tahiti. And Tofa from the islands of Samoa. Again, we thank all of you for joining us on the Ukulele Dad program. Glad to talk story with you about school as well as self-care. And do me a gigantic favor, take some aloha to the world. We truly need more aloha out there. We need to be more caring for one another. Everybody take care, and we will see you next week. Aloha.